Thursday, a big day in the race for a vaccine. An FDA advisory committee will meet to discuss whether Pfizer's vaccine should be given emergency use authorization.
We didn't cut any corners, that we tested this vaccine with the exact same way that we are testing any vaccine.
The FDA obviously wants to get the advice of its experts from around the country. This is an independent group of vaccine experts, infectious disease experts, and so they want the advice on whether the Pfizer vaccine is safe and effective. But they also want to do this in a very public forum. There's been so much concern about this vaccine for two reasons. The first reason is the rapidity with which it's been developed and reviewed by the FDA. The second is the pressure that the White House has placed on the agency to get this vaccine out quickly. And the FDA is like everybody else. They're looking at the polls and they're seeing that people are registering concerns about this vaccine. There are going to be a lot of presentations. There'll be presentations from the FDA and from Pfizer on safety, efficacy. They'll talk about different demographic groups. They'll talk about the quality of manufacturing and how that seems to be going. And it will be a really comprehensive look at what the profile of this vaccine is. So the most important part of the meeting will come at the very end. And that'll probably be after 3 o'clock, maybe it'll be 5 o'clock. Nobody knows exactly when this will happen, but this will be when the FDA actually asks the committee for its advice. And the questions to the committee will be something like, does the safety data support giving the Pfizer vaccine an emergency authorization? Does the efficacy data support an emergency authorization? The signs are at this point that the committee is going to say yes.
It's just been incredible to see the very first clinically approved vaccine going into the arms of patients here in London.
There was a lot of consternation last week when the British approved the Pfizer vaccine or authorized the vaccine ahead of the FDA, and there were people who raised questions about it. But FDA defenders said, look, the British did not have a public meeting ahead of time. They did it privately. And in the United States, where you have such a situation with vaccine skepticism or lack of confidence, and such a politicized situation about the pandemic, that the FDA really needed to go the extra mile.
Today,